Well, we're here. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming, man. Give yourselves a round of applause.
I love everybody in this room right now. Everybody. You guys are amazing.
300 episodes.
Are you sleeping
crazy.
finally? Did you get some sleep?
I did get some. Well, no, not last night.
I figured.
No sleep last night.
No sleep last night, but the night before I slept good. So I slept for both nights.
Good.
Well, I slept great for you.
Did
How
you?
About that? No.
Thank you.
Actually, I didn't.
Hold on a second. It's not if we don't. We have to at least have the. It wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, we got bass in the place now, too.
We got little subs going on. You know what I'm saying? No big deal. Whatever. Oh, yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. You know what it is. It's them kids and wives and 925, but we are still married to the games. Episode 300.
All right. I like it.
Oh. It's your boy Gabe Patillo with Tim Router,
Yo.
Ed Placencia,
Yo.
and Chris McCracken, of course.
Yep.
And as always, we are talking games and life and games. And actually, thank you guys so much for being here.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was,
Literally.
To the people watching, that was not a clap track. There's actual people here. Yeah. They're really in the room.
I love this, man. I love this. This is amazing. We've doubled our attendance since
Yeah, every year.
every year. We
Right.
just keep getting.
If we were a stock,
We'd be
You would
big.
invest
We'd be
tens
big.
of dollars in our company.
oh my gosh. This is crazy. So obviously, live show, we just released $2.99 yesterday. So it's not
Yep.
like so much has gone on. But
Nope.
instead of like the week update, we thought we'd hear about Chris and Ed's travels. We didn't have to go anywhere.
We didn't go
We
anywhere.
both live like 2 miles from here.
That's right.
So that's nice. But Chris and Ed do not. Chris,
No.
you want to hit us off?
Yeah, so Stacy and I have, every time we've come to Nashville, which has actually been a lot, we've driven every single time. And this time was the smoothest sailing we've ever had.
Ooh-wee.
It was
awesome.
great.
Yes.
It took us like 10 hours to get here. And I was like, I'm going to set a goal for myself. I'm going to drive this whole thing. I'm going to let Stacy just relax. I'm going to drive this whole thing. 100 miles to the finish line. I was like, I'm getting a little dangerous. I should
Kidding
probably
me?
pull over, you know.
Did you doze off?
Stacy,
I
take
didn't doze
the
off, but I definitely
wheel.
had the, the like,
Did you like the?
oh, that's.
Did you have one of those?
Yeah.
I had
Oh
one.
yeah, no, that's
I don't know
that's
if she knew
dangerous.
that.
That
Thank you
is
for keeping
dangerous.
it real. That's happened to me before. You get that hard blink.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
My whole family's in the car.
And your adrenaline goes too,
Yeah.
doesn't it? Your adrenaline. You're like,
And
ah!
then you're like, oh, yeah, I'm good for the
Okay,
rest of the
okay.
time now. Yeah.
I've done that many a
Other than
times.
that, smooth sailing and got here, and man, it's just been a blast ever since then.
Nice.
Crazy. And you guys are staying with Katie and Kale? Of
Yes, Katie and Kale.
MTTG.
every
Katie
day.
and Kale, ladies and gentlemen. The infamous Katie and Kale.
Yes.
Yep, we have our old roommates. We are roommates yet again. For
That's right.
Married to the Games 300. It's been awesome.
That's crazy. Edward,
Yes, word.
what about you?
I flew down Friday morning. I was so excited. I had a really early flight, and we would have to get up at like 4 in the morning. So Thursday, I just stayed up all night again, and
As you
As
do.
Edward
As
does.
As you
As
do.
Edward does.
played some Far Cry 5 DLC all night long.
Yes.
So let me ask you this real quick,
Yeah.
because I feel like I live by the same creed as you when it comes to that.
Yes.
If you have to get up at what time in the morning, do you not go to sleep the night before?
Right.
Ooh, good question.
I would say anything before 5.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
That hurts me just thinking about
know.
that.
I don't want to take a nap.
Doggone it. Chris, what about you? What time in the morning, or would you never do it?
I haven't done it in years. I'm going to get whatever sleep I can get. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, probably. I mean, if I had to be up for some weird reason at like 2 and it's midnight, then yeah, sure, I'll stay up. But if it's 5, it's like, nah, I can get a couple hours. I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm going out.
Tim?
I have to, if I've pulled like almost an all-nighter, so I just need to go and give me like 30 minutes. I usually can take a power nap, and then I'm like, all right, let's go.
wish I could do that.
Dude.
Sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't.
I'm with Ed. I'm like around the 3:30, 4
Okay, right.
o'clock.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
if I have to
yeah.
be back up at 4,
Yeah.
Like when we have lobby call when we're on the road and they're like, you do a show. And
What
you
is
get
lobby
back.
call?
Sorry, that's when they're like, everybody get in the
Musician
lobby.
talk.
Not all of us are famous musicians here.
exactly.
None of us can travel the world.
Lord have mercy. So
Tell him, Tobe.
when they expect the band in the lobby to get in the cars to take us to the airport or wherever we're going, that's lobby call. And
Okay.
so if lobby calls at like 4 or 3:30, which it's been before,
Ooh.
you're like, you know what? Because you don't get done with the show till like 11.
Right.
And then drive to the hotel, and then check into your rooms, and then take a shower. And then
Right.
by the time you look over, it's 1 o'clock in the morning anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My body's just mad if I sleep for 2 hours. Like, what you, really? 2 hours?
This
oh,
is
no,
all
we
we
going to
get?
keep you
This is-
sleep.
this is
You
all we
missing
get?
this flight.
We got time
Sorry.
for this.
Right. So yeah, flew in, pretty nice flight, and I am rooming with freaking Stancil.
Stancil in the building. Stancel's in the
Freaking
building.
Stancil.
So yeah, it's been a great weekend. This is awesome.
Yes, it really is. And we got to give shout-outs
Yes.
the proper way to people that have come to all 3 of these things.
Yes.
Yes.
Because we have forgotten people.
Yes.
So obviously, Jeff Swan has
Jeff
been to
Swan.
all 3. Give it
Jeff
up for Jeff
Swan.
Swan.
Yeah.
Jeff Swan in
Jeff
the place.
Swan.
Freaking Stancil has been to
Stancil?
all 3.
All 3?
Good for Stancil. Me and Tim don't count,
No.
but we got to give it up for Chris
Yeah,
McCracken because
right.
he was at 100
And
as
Stacy.
well.
And Stacy.
Stacy's
And
all 3 as
Stacy.
well.
Right there. Scanning the room for
And it-
ugly looks, just in case we forgot somebody.
No, it would have been Scotty.
It would have been Scotty
Lindsay.
He had to go home. They had
They had a
unfortunate thing with
a family
his wife's
emergency.
grandfather. Same thing with Q. Q was
Yeah,
on his way,
Q.
Right.
and
Q
his
was gonna be
grandfather
here.
died, and so they both had funerals today. So shout
Yeah.
outs to those
Yeah.
guys.
Definitely.
Stay strong. Wish you was here.
Yep.
I'm sorry it's under these kind of circumstances. The Lighties don't have as well of a
No.
alibi.
No.
No, they're just
Your
they just
kid
don't
get-
like us.
Yeah, they
they're
get
not coming.
Oh, my daughter's getting honored by the mayor for her
Yeah,
brain.
Hey, look,
so smart.
I went to a ballet
She is
recital
so smart.
today, and I showed up for my daughter. Come on now. Lighty, where are you? Come
Yeah,
on, let's
exactly.
go.
Last time it was a wedding. I was like, oh, come on, man. You got to prioritize, Doc.
That's right.
Right.
This is ridiculous. So that's it for the week updates. No, I'm just kidding. How was the recital? Tim was at a recital all day.
Yes,
That's why he
I'm
wasn't
so
with us
sorry.
today.
Yes, I had a recital. My daughter was part of a dance company, so she had 2 dances. It was a glorious 4-hour finale. No, I'm kidding. It was only, thank God, it was only like 2.5, 2:45. But at the old dance place, they had that remember you talked about the 3.5-hour long marathon? We used to have that, but they got smart and they kind of split it up now. So
Well,
today,
and they have this weird guilt thing that they lay on you, and they're like, hey, they come up at the very beginning.
yeah.
We're going to have everybody dance, and we want all the parents to stay. So if your kid was in the first one, we need you to go ahead and stay. We won't let your kid go
no, they do not
until the
release
end
them.
of the program.
Exactly.
That's kidnapping.
Exactly.
It's a
It is.
hostage situation.
It is.
Yeah.
I'd almost get
Yeah.
up to the stage and be like, okay, baby, we're going now. Come on, let's go.
Just come off the front. Just
Yeah,
come
just
off the
come on.
front.
Hi.
Jump to
Yes,
daddy.
hi, I see
Jump
you
to
too. Come on
daddy.
down, come
Jump-
on down.
Jump to daddy.
I'll catch you.
I'll be back to pick you up, but we're going to the movies.
Exactly.
We hope you have a good time.
Yeah, I heard solo's better than people are saying. We'll be right back.
It's definitely
More
better
on
than
that
this.
soon, baby. Come on. I do have to give a huge shout out to everybody that went to my wife's store today. She
Oh, yeah.
freaking loved that.
Yeah.
She absolutely loved that. I forgot to tell you that she normally doesn't work on Saturdays anymore because we have
She a boss.
Because we've got 2 full-time girls now. So I called Emily. I'm like, hey, there's probably a nerd clan coming in anytime soon. So, and you guys repped it hard, and I love you for it. So thank you so much.
Yes.
It was so great. That picture meant the world. And
That's
I
a great
showed
picture.
it to Lauren. She's like, oh my gosh, that's awesome.
It was
and then,
crazy. They ran out of spray when everybody left, though. It was the weird
There
thing.
you go.
Like,
Yeah,
Lysol
the pepper spray was out. And then some of you were at the factory. My brother texted me. He said, hey, did you guys make maroon shirts for Married to the Games? I said, yeah, that's the crew. Go on over there and tell them you're my brother, and they'll hang out with you and whatever. And he wasn't able to. He was chaperoning like 8 girls or something for some birthday
But
party.
if you saw somebody look like Jesus,
Right,
that's his
kind
brother.
of looks like Jesus with a beard and everything.
Yeah, you
but
gotta go.
man, thank you. I loved all that. You guys repped downtown Franklin today, which was
Yeah,
so
it was
stinking
awesome
cool.
seeing just this group of maroon shirts just
Yeah, it's
marching
just-
down.
I know, right?
Franklin.
It's just a swarm
yes.
of people. It was so cool. I loved it.
Yo, we play games. Yo. It was
Exactly. So, yeah, thank you
loved
guys.
it,
That's
man.
so
It was
cool.
great.
I love all the support, and a lot of you were like, "Hey, let's go to rock paper scissors." I know Router's wife is there, and so I thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That was really cool.
Sweethearts, aren't they sweethearts?
They are. They're super
They
sweet.
are.
They are.
They're the best. You
Now
guys
get
are the
out.
best.
You're all banned.
Yeah, you're all banned. We're holding over any banning until next week.
Yeah, all
Okay.
bands are off today. All
It's a
bands are off.
holiday.
It's a holiday.
Right.
It's the Lord's Day, so we'll make it
Exactly.
happen.
Thanks for not closing the store on our holiday. Whatever.
You're welcome. Never gonna live that one down, am I? Never gonna live that one down.
Never gonna live it.
Never gonna get it. Never. Yeah,
Oh
okay.
my gosh! So we got to take in the EA press conference today. That was really fun.
Yes.
Missed that too. Oh, great.
And I got to give a shout out to Matt Serta, Road Crew.
Road
Listen,
Yes.
what's funny about doing, even as this is a big deal for us, but just for as small as this is to, Taylor Swift, right? It takes so many people to accomplish things like this. And so Serta came through in a Cobra clutch last night, drove from his son's T-ball game to help us fix some things here
man.
so that everything would be smooth. So got to give it up for Matthew.
Yes,
Thank
thank
you.
Yes,
buddy.
man. Thank you. Thank you.
And, one of the things that I thought would happen was, we'll announce 300 6 months early, and we'll just coast into this thing, and everything will be done, and it'll be not stressful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd
That's
that
not
work out?
No, it didn't work out good at all.
You still didn't sleep.
You still didn't sleep.
Nope.
But all these guys and Noah and Shireen and Scotty and them before they had to leave town came and set up all the
Yeah, it was
chairs
amazing.
and helped with the Stance will help with these rugs and getting everything placed, and because this room doesn't look like this when we first show up. The speakers are all somewhere else and everything's unplugged. I don't know how to work that soundboard back there.
These chairs aren't here.
Never.
That's true.
That's true.
Yep. And so my buddy Heath, that's on the road with us, he does monitors for Toby. He came and set up all the sound and everything like that. So it was really a team effort, and everybody came together.
Yeah,
Takes
it's
a village,
awesome.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So
was really
I
great.
appreciate it from everybody because
Yep.
we'd be just like, anyway, and so
What?
if not, people on the stream
There'd
like,
be
we
no
can't hear
live
you.
stream,
Like,
no.
we don't have any
Nope.
mics.
Nope.
All right.
Speaking of live stream, thanks
Yes.
to Will.
That's right.
Yes.
Thrift dude.
So hopefully the
Yes.
stream's going through just fine, and it's all because of our boys' bandwidth.
Yeah, because
Yes.
the internet
thank you
here
very
is
much.
terrible.
Is it terrible?
And so we were testing it all night last night. We're in the middle of the night. We're like, okay, good. Well, 2 up,
Yep.
3 down.
We can stream at 360p.
Exactly. It looked like blurry stick figures up here. And Will was like, I got a hot spot, so hit a brother up. That's how he talks. I don't know if you've talked to him.
That is how
That
he
is
sounds.
uncanny.
That's
It's the weirdest
exactly
thing.
how Will
Uncanny.
I know.
sounds.
I'm pretty good at impersonations.
Yeah.
So if you talk to him later on, you'll get it.
And if
Talk
he doesn't
exactly
sound,
like
yeah,
that.
If
he
he
does.
doesn't sound like that, he's doing a voice. So
Yeah.
just,
Yeah, he's just
He's
hiding
pitching
it.
himself down.
He's like, yeah, it was a good time going to MTG 300. Anyway.
About that hot spot.
Exactly. So there's not so much for the news.
No.
But we found a couple stories, and we could talk about the excitement of Anthem before we get into
Okay.
Yes.
what this usually turns into, which is a big Q&A, which I love because
Yeah.
you guys like asking crazy questions. So, Chris, did you see anything in the EA press conference today?
Yes. So the first thing that really caught my eye was Unravel 2.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
And not only that, but
Yes.
Unravel 2 is out now. Like you can
Right.
buy it
Oh,
right
wow.
now.
Two
That
days.
was like, I
Wow.
was like, okay, that is awesome. And it's got co-op.
That's
so
right.
me and Stacey can
You're
be playing
connected
that
by
for
an
sure.
umbilical cord.
Yep.
You and the other character,
gross.
right? It's
Right.
the
Yeah,
umbilical
and so
cord, right?
Yeah.
the
Yep.
red guy, his
It's
name's
weird.
Yarny, right?
Yes.
Yarny. So I'm calling the blue guy Blarney.
I wish he was
Hey.
green.
I,
It should be
would.
green.
Oh, man.
I like Blarney.
Okay,
I
I
like
was saying.
Blarney.
Did they have a name for him or her?
Did
Yarnette? Oh, Yarnette.
Hey,
Oh,
they?
yeah,
Yarnette.
good
Hey,
name.
I like
Sure, you
Yarnette
have spoken?
too.
I like
It is
Yarnette
done.
is good.
Even though
Yarnette
it's
is
got
good.
Is
like
it?
devil horns, but it's
She
all
did
good.
look a little evil, didn't she?
So
Well, it's just the
Unravel 2,
horns.
what else happened?
So Anthem.
I missed it.
That's
Yeah.
Tim's way of saying I'm not into that game.
No. It's me saying I have no idea what happened today, so clue me in.
Anthem has been given a release date.
Ooh.
February 22nd, 2019.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Which
okay.
happens to be the same day as Days,
Days
Gone,
Gone, yeah.
currently. So, I mean, I know they're
All
kind
right.
of two different
Two-game
markets in a way.
One game
but
leave.
those are two big games to be releasing
Yeah, that
right
seems
now
weird.
on the
Let
same
me
day.
ask you something.
Yes, The Last of Us 2 is going to be on that day too.
Why does Days Gone not feel like?
Because it isn't.
Days
It's not. It just went. It for me personally, it totally petered out. I'm like, I don't know if I want to play this game. It's just like,
And it
maybe.
feels like I don't know, like the hype behind Anthem is way woo.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
snap!
Oh, we're about
Oh,
to.
Lord.
It is on
my
that
gosh,
Donkey
wait
Kong.
a
The
second.
finest
Boots is in
blonde
the
in
house.
world.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
Jenny Boots.
Oh snap!
Yes. Yes.
I got sunshine
Hi, Boots.
on a cloudy day.
Boots Piper's coming later too.
My wife and oldest child, the one that acts right, is here.
Hey,
She
I
has
want
her
to say
days.
I got to hang out with Remy for a little bit, and we did a
Remy's-
chicken nugget dance. It was awesome.
Yeah, Remy's the
It was
man.
awesome.
He is the man.
You guys did do the chicken
He's a
nugget
sweet,
dance.
sweet boy.
I didn't think my wife was gonna come, babe. Thanks for working it on out. I love you
Yeah.
too. Is Sadie with the kids? The dog?
Sadie's
Sweet.
is out. Sadie's out at the park.
Yeah, Sadie's our dog. I mean, what they need? They probably
You
ate
know she's
already
got
today,
it
right?
handled. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, with Sadie.
If she shows up,
Sadie's got it handled.
if she
That's-
shows up, then she's got it all covered
I know.
somewhere
That's why
else.
the shed has a lock on it.
Jeez.
Oh yes.
Man.
I mean, yeah, sure.
Safety
I got
first.
safety first, indeed.
It's safety first. There's locked door with helmets on. They'll be fine.
Yeah, they're
Crack a
great.
window. You're
It's
good.
great. They're good.
Exactly. Go ahead with Anthem.
So yeah, it's going to be 4 different classes. I mean, it's kind of a lot of in the weeds stuff, but you're going to be able to switch. So like comparing it to Destiny, because that's probably the game that it's most compared
Right.
to. Destiny, you can be like a hunter or a warlock or a titan, but your character will go in and you can just change your armor or your class, if you will, like kind of on the fly.
Right.
So I thought that as someone who's a Destiny
Is that what they were
person-
saying?
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's how I understood it. Did you read it differently?
Like you change your javelin outfit. And
Yeah,
you're
which
that
that's what the
character.
armor's called.
Mid mission.
No, you
Oh,
probably
yeah,
have to do it before you go out on
Oh,
the
yeah,
mission.
okay.
But I
Right.
mean, you don't have to, like in
So you can
Destiny, you
just
have to
swap
log
classes.
out into a totally different character.
How dope is Javelin for a name for armor?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I thought that
Yeah.
was really
Yeah,
dope.
and just the name. The more I see it and think about it, it's like Anthem just seems like a cool name for a game. Period.
Yeah.
Please be good.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I will say, like the music's not doesn't feel as epic as the game feels. I was like, the music's
The
fine.
music was bad. We
yeah.
should have done it.
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean, have you heard the music for this? Yeah.
It'd have been better.
Yeah, that's it. There it is. There's your anthem right there.
Call us, BioWare. Call
That's
us.
right. That's right.
We're available.
We're cheap.
Yeah, we are.
No, wait, that's expensive to make that kind of music.
That's right.
I'm good at it.
He only needs one take.
Exactly.
That's right.
It's true.
So this was super weird. IKEA wants to scan your butt.
That's the end of the headline.
That's it. Good night, everybody.
Yeah, thank
That's
you.
it. We're gonna end right there. We're just gonna
Appreciate
end
y'all
right
coming.
there. Then
There's
we're done.
nothing else
That's
to
it.
it.
There's nothing else to say.
So they can 3D print custom gaming chairs.
That'll fit your every curve.
Exactly. And I thought about it, and at first I was like, ha ha, that's funny. And then I was like, shoot, but what if somebody's like, man, that's a huge chair you got. Where you get that chair from?
Oh no!
It was,
Aye.
IKEA has this thing,
Skin my.
and
You see how it's scanned?
I had your mom come to IKEA with me.
Oh no! No! Jeez, you had to go there.
What's even weirder is if someone who looks totally nothing like you is in the chair and is like, "This is perfect.
Yeah,
This feels great."
this is IKEA,
It was like
huh?
made for me.
Yes, it is. You can
All right.
go get one made for yourself.
Please carry on. I'm very
That's it.
curious.
But I just thought it was
that's
interesting
Good.
that it was for gaming chairs, just chairs you sit
Yeah,
in for a
that's
long
cool.
time and scanning your butt. I would feel weird about that. I don't like going through TSA.
I hope Home Depot comes out with the same thing, but scans my butt for floorboards because I sit on the floor when I
Hey,
That's right.
That's right.
Actually,
Or a
they need to
kneecap
scan- they need to
Does
scan
anybody
your
else sit on the
knees.
floor
Yeah,
when
who
they
sits
game?
on the floor? I did.
Exactly, he's
When
an
I was
expert.
living, when I was living with my in-laws, I did.
Not only that, he sits on his knees
Yeah, which is even.
and moves his mouth
Are these
around.
okay?
I know. I do. That's not an exaggeration.
No, not at
It's
all.
really not.
No, it's not.
Router hasn't had knees since the 1820s.
That's right.
So you don't
these are all new.
New and improved,
New
baby.
and improved knees.
Every time he deals
We
down,
used
like wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Dun, 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 dun.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
Yeah, all right, we're going to go there, are we? It's going to be that kind of night, is
I
it?
mean, you know, we got to go run through all the shticks while
Of
they're
course
here.
we do.
you know?
Of course we do.
What else you got, Chris? You got anything else?
The only other thing that I had is last we had talked about the Hitman game that got leaked. Well, they did.
Yes.
They did officially say, okay, yeah, this game is coming, and they confirmed that it is not episodic.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Hallelujah.
Smart.
So I know that was
Yay.
a big thing. We were like, wait, what's
all-
going to happen here? So yes,
Show
not
hands, who else going to
episodic.
play Hitman 2 or wants to play Hitman 2? I kind of do.
Would you have played it if it was episodic still? You
Yeah.
would have?
Yep.
Did you play all the way the first one through? Oh, yeah, that's weird.
No.
Yeah, that's weird. I'm the same way. I love Hitman, and I would. And
Yeah.
me and Ed ran out to buy the first one,
Yep.
even though they
Yep.
said it was episodic. But it was just like so much time in between.
That was
Yeah.
Paris, right? Episode 1 was Paris?
I don't
Is
know.
that the fashion
that
show
was too
one?
long ago.
It was great though. I didn't even follow Hitman, and I loved those. But you're right. Like it's episodic. It took a
Month
while,
and a half in between.
but you could take that time to do all the different ways of.
Yeah, I'm not doing
assassin-
that.
Yeah,
I feel
have-
lucky every time I beat a level. I end up just running from people and
I know.
pow, 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 while I'm running backwards. That would be a
I
terrible
never
hitman.
finish a Hitman level just strolling out of there.
Yeah,
coldly. I'm always
exactly.
like,
The
You gotta
after
set
movie thing has
everything
to
to
take over
explode.
for us to be
You
walking.
got to set everything to explode and just do the slow walk.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm Hitman.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're like
Hitman.
gangsta walking out.
That's his name.
I'm the hitman.
I'm Hitman. Lord.
47. I'm Hitman.
Yeah.
Don't talk to me. I'm hitman. Oh, that's amazing.
Batman.
That is amazing.
Some people over at Ubisoft are saying that next gen is the last gen.
What?
Boo, right?
Believe it when I see it.
You won't know. It'll be like 10 years later. You'll be like, oh, they haven't made another console. I guess that was the last gen. They said it'll be the last gen, and then we'll go to streaming only, because streaming will have gotten that good.
What?
I mean, I could see if the bandwidth was that
Boo.
good. Yes, it could happen. But
yeah.
I don't like
I
it.
don't like it.
I feel like streaming like tonight, probably.
Yeah. Watch.
For those at
see,
home.
Delay.
the thing to
Delay.
me is if the bandwidth across the world is good enough for it, you're not going to notice a difference. It's going to be just like you're playing it right off of a disc or off
So
of
we'll
a hard
just
drive.
learn to deal with the lag like we have
That's what I'm
with
saying. If the
Bluetooth
bandwidth is high
controllers.
enough that you're not going to even have that lag, you're not going to notice it. So if it gets to that level, then yeah, I don't care if it's streaming or if it's off the hard drive. If it's playing for me smooth,
Yeah.
that's all I care about. I don't really care how it's delivered.
What about the what?
Yeah,
the people
that's
in
true.
the boonies.
But that's what I'm
Man,
saying.
you're so
like-
selfish, Chris. God.
No,
No,
but that's what I'm
geez.
saying. I'm
Yeah,
talking
think about
about
the people
if
in
the
the booty. We're in
bandwidth
World
is
Vision.
good enough to be able to do that everywhere.
major city.
If the bandwidth is good enough to do that everywhere, I'm just saying you're not going to care how you're getting it. You're just going to care that you're playing.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
No, I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah.
So that makes it interesting. So if the next one is the last console generation,
Yeah.
what do you think we buy after that? They just sell stream boxes, or will you even? Need
I think it'll
to-
just be services, and then I mean, if you're a controller guy, there's probably gonna be a huge market for controllers, and then you just buy the one that you want and you connect it to that service. I would assume that's how it would be if it was all streaming.
I don't like it. But I'm also old school. You know what I'm
Me too,
saying?
man.
I
I'm right
like
there with
having
you.
having the thing going.
Right.
Yeah,
With
yeah,
them.
yeah.
But
I don't think
I'm
it'll be
also-
anytime soon. There's no
No,
way.
no.
There's no way.
So you think console streaming
Stream. Oops, sorry.
when
Yeah,
Final Fantasy
maybe.
7 comes out?
yeah, maybe,
3 console generations
maybe,
from now.
maybe. I don't know.
Golly.
Or Kingdom Hearts 3, either one.
I know Kingdom Hearts not coming out. Lord of mercy.
Take your pick.
You're not playing either one anyway.
I know exactly.
Damn
No, I
right.
have to play 7. Remember?
yeah.
That was
Oh,
the
yes,
deal.
he does.
I
have
forgot
to
why,
play
but
7.
yes, that's right. Isn't
yes.
that right, guys?
Holding your
Yes.
feet to the fire.
That's right. That's right.
I'm Hitman.
I'm Hitman. Man, I love this. This is great.
This is
Can we
great.
do this every week at 5:30 in the morning?
Yeah. What do
Anybody
you guys
else?
think?
Any just stay here for a while?
You had me, then you lost me.
Okay. sorry.
Yes. Oh no, wait. never
No,
mind.
no.
No.
5:30 p.m. Then we'll do it then.
Oh my gosh. Should we do questions or Ed? So we were trying to think of like what do you do? What do you do? It's 300 and guy, but you know, having just done a show, and so I had Ed bring up a little something for us to enjoy.
Yeah. This is for you, Chris.
Oh, so excited right now.
A 3-legged dog walks into a bar.
Yes, I love this man.
And says to the bartender, I'm looking for the man who shot my paw.
Oh, yes.
Dad jokes.
Two peanuts were walking down the street, kind of a rough neighborhood, and one was assaulted.
That one's a classic. That
right,
one's a
there you go.
classic.
Dad jokes.
What did the horse say after it tripped?
I don't know.
Help, I've fallen and I can't giddy up.
Giddy up.
Dad jokes.
What's the best part about living in Switzerland?
I don't know.
I don't know either, but the flag is a big plus.
Hey! I like that one.
There we go.
That's a good one.
Good.
That's a good one.
We'll let
Flag
that
is
one.
a big
I like
plus.
that. I like that.
Google it.
Oh,
Google it.
nice. Culture.
Culture.
I like that.
I like that.
Yes.
Dad joke culture.
Thank you.
Yes.
Hey.
Yeah.
That was great.
Ed, you're the best.
That was perfect.
So, should we get into some questions?
Yeah, I have no new releases.
You don't?
You already have
Since
them.
yesterday?
Since yesterday. Since they all-
Yarny
since they all
2.
came out. What's that?
Yarny 2.
Okay,
Yarny 2 out
Yarny
now.
2.
Yeah.
And Command and Conquer Rivals on Android only.
Yes.
Yeah, where my Android people at?
There they
Hey, see?
Nerds.
Where my iOS people at? Shut up.
Hey.
Shut up.
are. Banned.
Yeah.
Nerds with better marketing.
Oh, Samsung commercials been good.
They have been good.
Yeah,
I
they have
think so.
been. They've been good. They've been good.
There you go.
Hey. Yeah.
Oh, is that what we do?
That's not what you guys do when you hit us in. No. So, we have this little microphone set up right here. Like every Centennial episode, we want you guys to come charged with questions. Jeff Swan usually never lets us down, even though this is his first
Even though
one.
we let him
First
down.
show
Look at
he's-
that face.
First show
He's
he's been to.
consulting. Look at that.
Hey, he's ready. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh, man.
Jeff Swan, everybody.
So I have to.
Only so people at home can hear you. We can hear you.
I'm gonna have to come back up because. Oh wait, no, it's working.
Yes. It is great radio. Good thing we have video.
Okay, so I have.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Oh, no, it's Lucas. Who? Oh, it's Aaron Thompson!
Everybody say hi to Eric Thompson.
Hey.
Eric
He is
Thompson
the-
in the
He is the
building.
Eric
extra
Thompson in
life
the
team
house.
captain
Extra
for
life.
Married to the Games.
Yeah, I see you. I see you.
I don't. Okay, it's on.
Yes.
All right. So Eric has a question, or at least I told him to
Cup
prepare
it.
one.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
First of all, thank you, Jeff, for holding my face up.
Yay.
This is a man I love dearly, and it's only because of him that I ever came to find Married to the Games. So thank you, Jeff. I love you.
Awesome.
And
That's
the
awesome.
question is, the powerful wizard Anorak appears before you,
Oh, Lord.
and he tells you that he will transport you back to the time of ancient Rome.
Will you tell him we
You
don't
may
like
bring
going back?
with you as many items as you like, but everything you bring must fit into a standard, kind of carry-on, not a full luggage, nothing like that.
We got you.
And what you take must not weigh more than, let's say, 50 pounds.
Okay.
That's a
What do you
heavy
take
carry-on.
with you? What do you do with it? And why?
All right.
All right.
Just waiting for the old jokes to kick in.
Anorak is from Ready Player One.
Oh.
Is he?
Yes.
Yeah, because I had no idea.
I was about, I need a notebook for this one.
Oh, there it is.
Integrac.
Okay, so Anorak the wizard
Okay.
says you can go back to Rome. Exactly. You ain't kidding, Bishop. And Q's at home like, I know that's right.
He's yelling at the screen right now.
ain't going back to Rome. And he says you can bring anything from then to now in a carry-on. Can't be heavier than 50 pounds. What is it and what do you do with it?
Oh, I thought we were bringing it to then.
Oh, we're taking something from now to back then?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Oh, Lord.
And this is.
They ain't
Did
got
he
no
say
Wi-Fi,
ancient? This is
so-
ancient Rome, right?
Ancient Rome.
So this is
Ancient
this is
Rome.
during my time. So I'm very familiar with this. Time.
Yeah,
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 that's
please.
It's like
What
your
did
high
you guys
school
need
years.
I
back
was
then?
waiting for somebody to start doing it. I might as well just lead off. How about it?
Oh.
Oh, it was a glorious time.
yeah, it was. The sun shone brighter then.
Shoot, I don't know.
Bring from now till then?
Can't bring a phone. You won't have service.
Nope, sure won't.
No,
They ain't got cell phone towers.
no.
Bring, I don't know, pictures of black folks walking around free. Is that just
my
me?
God.
No, that's
We
good.
just gotta let them know
That's
that things
good.
gonna change. Change gonna come.
Change gonna come.
You don't let them know?
Oh, you surprise them?
You change the future. You
They're
change
like,
the
how
future.
did we lose that?
What
vote? We don't
happened
want
there? Accidental racism. I love it. I love it.
Jeez.
I love it. I love it.
to Rome.
This went dark.
Oh,
Shoot.
maybe a. See, here's what's scary about Rome.
Deodorant. Right off the bat. Deodorant.
Okay, I mean, that would
I'm
fit
gonna
in
at least
there.
smell
That
fresh
would
and
fit.
clean
Yes,
when
okay.
I'm in
Yeah.
ancient Rome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's a bunch of things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
just
you
in
can-
total,
in
it
the
can't
There's
be
no
more.
Yeah, and it can weigh
TSA,
up to
they're not
50
gonna-
pounds. You
Yeah,
got a lot
the
of
only thing
stuff.
I'm scared about is like back in the day, if you did anything slightly to the left, they thought you was a witch and you got killed. And so like,
Okay.
I want to bring like a Polaroid camera, but I want them to be like, what kind of wizardry?
Right.
And
And,
then-
then,
Oh,
and
right.
then you're
Dead anyway.
burned at the stake,
Yeah,
regardless.
exactly. I ain't trying to go out burnt. Oh,
But you just got to be powerful enough that they fear you no matter what.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So
And this is Rome. If you go out, you're going to be fighting a lion.
oh, that's
Yeah.
true.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
true.
That's what.
You're
Russell
gladiator
so
that.
lion
Pro said.
spray. Don't they have that like
Lion
shark
spray.
spray?
yeah.
Like
Lion
bear spray or something to keep
Lion
them away.
spray.
Yeah. Ha-ha! See, they love me, the
I think
lions.
that's the problem. Chris is gonna have to take 50 pounds of SPF
Yeah.
just to
Yes.
make it.
Yes.
Or
you
just
will.
like top to bottom clothing. Like
Yeah.
A
He's in a
bee-
shroud.
Yeah.
A beekeeper outfit.
Looking like May running around.
exactly.
I would take like a Leatherman, like some sort of multi-tool.
Yes, for
'Cause
shanking.
for shanking and for picking locks
There's-
and what
there's
have you.
no screws.
And when I'm in shackles, I can like try and pick it.
Okay,
That
yeah,
kind of
I
stuff.
like
So
that.
like a Leatherman or something.
Okay.
Um,
What else you got?
Shoes.
yeah.
Shoes.
Shoes
Yeah,
would be a good one.
yeah.
I
that's
like
good.
that. That's a
Shoes is
really
good.
one. Shoes is good.
I've got sensitive feet. I don't want to walk on the rocks, man. I'm like, oh, it's
Yeah.
Like, do you take a?
The console? Sure. Let's do it.
Stare at it in the
plug
box.
it in
Stare
the
at
wall.
it in the box. Hey, literally stare at it in the box. I love that. I love that.
Yes. What else do you take? What do you take to Rome that you could even use? Like all the things I'd want to take, I couldn't use anyway.
Got like a little the hand coffee
Huh?
grinder.
What'd you say?
Like you could take aspirin.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Medications
Some
would
medication. I
be
like
Right.
a gun.
good. Because then
I mean, you could totally
You
do
could.
like the
Where's
Indiana
that
Jones
line?
moment where the
Safety
guy's like,
first.
"Ah," and you're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
whatever,
tell
I
them
got
about
time
my
for
Second
this.
Amendment
True.
rights.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
like
what's
that.
an amendment?
didn't exist.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything you're not allowed to take now.
Right.
Yeah,
what you would
take
take.
it. Yes,
Including the
of course.
time machine that got you there to get you back out.
No, it's a wizard.
No,
Oh,
I
yeah,
like
that's
that.
right.
I like
It's
like any
Snarlock or
type of
whatever his name is.
medications because you could be like a healer and then they'd love you even more.
I like
What's his
that.
name?
Anorak.
Excuse me. Anthrax.
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 The wizard Anthrax. Thank you, Eric, for that question.
Eric,
Yes,
brother,
thank you for calling
man.
in,
That was
sir.
good, dude.
Love you, boy.
Love you, buddy.
Extra life. Extra life.
Extra life.
We went and saw the Extra Life people today, by the way, Eric. No, you stop that.
No, no, no.
Get
You
out of
shut
here.
your face.
It's a sandwich.
It's not a sandwich.
Not a sandwich.
It's a hot dog sandwich.
Yeah, exactly.
A hot dog sandwich is a hot dog between two
Thank you,
pieces of
Jeff.
bread.
Thank you for that.
A bun
Appreciate it.
between two
Right.
pieces of bread. Oh my gosh, this is crazy.
Love this.
We got to give a shout out to Patrick Novosel too, because of all these videos, and he had me more hyped than I was hyping myself.
Dude,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
He
Seriously.
making trailers and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Right?
That was awesome.
That was awesome, dude.
You're like, man, it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I was like, we're not gonna live up to this.
Nope.
Right?
Nope.
That was awesome, dude.
You got something
Yes.
for us,
Nope,
Stancil?
Stancil?
Stancil.
We got some questions from the interwebs.
Oh,
Interwebs.
From at hashtag Alejandra Aiken.
Alejandro.
What were your thoughts on Sea of Solitude?
You.
I like that.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
It
I like
reminded
that
me
too.
of there was an indie game called Submerged. and
Yes, yes,
Kind
yes.
of reminded me of that. The just the look of it.
Lem agrees.
Lem is in. Lem is in.
I think Hitman is down there.
Yeah, Sea of Solitude looked really. Was
Yeah.
that the one where the girl does turn into a monster?
Yeah, she had the red eyes.
That's a
yeah,
really
yeah,
cool
yeah. That looks
idea.
really,
Really
good.
cool.
Yeah.
They're doing a great job, EA, with their EA originals.
Yeah.
They're doing a really good job.
I'm like, yeah, great. I'm so excited right now.
Oh yeah, it
Yeah,
was
what is
a,
it?
Yeah.
a thing with a monster.
you had to be
girl.
there.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll look at. Let's not waste time. I'll look it up later.
All right. Yeah, it was, but that looked really, really cool. I thought the art style looked cool. Did it
Yeah.
remind you guys of, I didn't play it, but like for some reason it made me feel like Firewatch a little bit. The animation, the way the
I could
art
see
was
like
done.
the kind of like the
The
simple
blocky, yeah.
yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah,
I
I
liked
can
it.
kind of get with you on that. Yeah.
Gosh, that game looked very
Yeah, I thought it
cool.
looked really, really
Was
good.
there a date on that one, did they say? There was like, we got y'all, don't worry
I
about
don't
it. It's
think-
coming.
I don't
February
think there was a
22nd,
date
2019?
in that one.
Nothing sticks out. Yeah.
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 That one looked really cool. Mr. Jedi.
Ooh.
Well, we saw a new Star Wars game get announced today called Jedi Fallen Order, plus some new Clone Wars content for Battlefront 2. So my question is, out of all the previous Star Wars games that you've ever played, which is your favorite and which do you wish had never existed?
Ooh. Wow.
Favorite one was probably that first Battlefront.
The one a couple years ago?
Yes.
That was really good.
That
the
first one
remakes.
was probably
Yeah,
my
yeah,
favorite
yeah.
one.
Yeah, I think that's my answer too. I did the platinum in that one. Like I played the mess out of that game.
Which one do I wish didn't exist? There's got to be like a Nintendo one that was terrible.
I mean, it gets a lot of nostalgia love, but
Pod
yeah,
Racer.
yeah.
I was gonna say there was a
Star
Kinect
Wars
one,
Kinect.
Oh yeah.
What did you do on that?
Ooh.
Danced.
Come at me, Darth Maul.
Yeah, exactly. That's a wasted opportunity.
I mean, what is that about?
That's funny.
Darth Maul's like, you're right. I gotta get out of here.
Clearly, I can't beat you.
Yeah. It worked for Star-Lord.
That's true. It
That's
did.
true.
Hey,
Don't
That's
sleep
true.
on
It
the
did.
dance battle.
Exactly.
Shoot. Exactly. That's a good question. Which one do you wish didn't exist? We get to ask you guys back when you ask.
Yeah,
this
you're
question.
here.
Yes.
Star Wars Masters of Terra
Masters of the
Sky.
I
Universe.
did
what?
not play that.
Well, I've never even heard of that. Where was that on?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh, that
Windows
sounds-
3.1.
Sounds exhausting.
We're not fans of that one.
This is not fun. Just have the one mouse click. Lim, that Lim guy.
That
Yeah.
Lem guy.
Bad Gamer Elite.
in the building.
Historian.
Staying out of Rome.
As far from Rome as possible.
Okay, so would you rather get a dream vacation for 2 weeks or spend 5 days with anyone in the world, but you got to stay in your hometown? Now, here's the caveat. Where would you go on vacation and who would it be that you stay with?
2-week vacation or the person of your dreams in town.
In town.
Anybody.
Well,
That's a tough
you all
one.
are here, so I'm good for like the next 5 days. I'm good.
Huh?
And and Jenny's right there.
She goes,
Yeah, girl. Give that stink eye.
Yeah, that's,
So the
that look
answer
right
is-
there says
The
Paris,
answer is
France.
Paris,
Yeah.
France, with my wife, who I love dearly.
I already have the person, and it's been a lot longer than 5 days in town.
Oh, that's good. I love that. That's good.
I mean, we don't get to go on vacation, so vacation's hard to pass up. Only from the standpoint of a husband. So because that's automatically need to be the answer.
Of course.
So let's answer it as if we were single men.
We got the eye again. And
Listen,
done.
No, because what
When
I'm
you
saying
answer
is,
this question,
Lie
you
down
may
and play
be.
dead.
Exactly.
Lie down and play dead.
oh, I'm having a stroke. No, what I'm saying is,
There's a red dot on your chest right now.
Hitman.
I am Hitman.
Jenny's like, I am.
Exactly. Because what I'm saying is, all 4 of our answers should be vacations with our wives.
I mean,
right.
the person that comes into town, though, your wife can hang out with them as well. So why wouldn't you want to say, hey, Steven Spielberg, let's go out to lunch?
Babe, who you want to hang out with for 5 days?
John Legend.
Say me. Yep.
Say me.
Done deal.
Problem solved. Everyone enjoys it.
Who?
Bruno.
Bruno
Yeah.
Mars.
That makes
Oh, yeah.
total
Yeah.
sense. Absolutely.
That wouldn't get old. Yeah, that's
Yeah, you
true. We'd
would.
be dancing.
Yeah.
That's for sure. I
Could write a hit song with
slamming
them
in
if you
shape.
want to.
Yeah. What say you?
Oh, I'm at the beach. Screw everybody.
Really?
I'm not going. I don't care where it is. I mean, if my family's coming too, that great. I'm at the beach 5 days, hanging
Chilling?
out,
Really?
doing nothing.
That's 2 weeks.
Well, 2 weeks. I'm sorry, 2 weeks.
That
Yeah,
sounds terrible.
doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
I love the beach.
Mobile, Alabama.
Right.
No, definitely probably Caribbean.
Okay.
Probably somewhere in the Caribbean or something like that.
Wow.
Just
Get your hair braided.
get my get the little shells.
They wear you down out there,
Oh,
boy.
yeah, they do. Yeah.
You sure you don't want your hair braided?
You're like,
I'm sure.
yeah.
I'm bald.
That happened. That
Yeah.
happened like 4 or 5 times.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I love the beach, and I will just. I'm just running and gunning, so to be able to just go away and decompress, that's it. For
But
me.
you guys were just at the beach like 2 weeks ago.
No, we weren't. We were at Disney 2 weeks ago. That's stressful, though. My boy
that's the
can
worst.
attest to that.
Yeah,
Jenny
yeah.
can attest to that. It is stressful. That's
Amara
not
was great
decompressing.
at Disney.
Yes,
Amara
boo.
did
Good job,
great.
Amara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job,
Boots.
Amara.
She ain't got no teeth, but she did great at Disney.
So she can't bite back.
She was the best of. Amara was the best of our 3 kids.
Amara, what was your favorite ride
at Disney?
at the Magic Kingdom? Okay.
I get it. Well, Ed,
Steve Martin over at the house for
Boom.
5 days.
really?
That's huge. Yeah,
Have you
that's
watched
you.
his special yet?
Yeah.
How was it?
I like.
Oh no!
It's because I like him
don't like the
a
other guy.
lot more than Martin Short, and I like
Yeah.
Martin Short, but I wish it was just a Steve Martin special.
Is it funny?
Yes, very funny.
I wanted to watch it.
Yeah, you'd like it. You'd get a kick
would?
out of it. There's a little Jiminy Glick in there for you.
Ooh.
What's that?
Jiminy Glick.
I don't know who that is.
All right.
Who that? Is that somebody Steve Martin does?
Martin Short.
Martin Short does it.
Oh, I don't like Martin Short.
Okay, well there you go.
I don't like him. I do not think he's funny.
That's all right.
But Christopher,
I'm going on vacation for 2 weeks, and
Where
I
you going?
Yeah. And
Kojima's not coming over.
no,
he's
I
going
mean,
to Japan. Ooh.
I'm not a big like
You don't know
wanna hang out with
Japanese?
celebrities and stuff. It's not really my thing. So I'm going on vacation. I'm probably going following
New Zealand.
Yeah, I'm going to New Zealand.
Hey.
There's just I feel like
How
you
long
can
were you guys
easily
there
get 2
for?
weeks then.
2 weeks.
Oh, 2 weeks.
yeah.
There it
It
is.
works out then.
Yeah, they
So
have
we
the
know.
plan. I'm just copy your itinerary and bam,
Right.
we're going
That's
there.
perfect.
I like
Did
it.
you guys go to Hobbiton? Oh man,
See, man, I mean,
That's
come
awesome.
on, come on.
that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
How many sheep did you see? Like 1 million?
That's awesome.
All of them.
Yeah, all the sheep.
All right.
They brought 2
Lem,
home.
Lem, answer to your question.
Yes.
Go for it.
What would you say?
What would you say?
Your wife's not here, but she might be watching. She's probably not, but.
No. Yes.
My man,
Give that man an extra slice of pizza. That's
my
awesome.
man Lim is like, I cannot find this thing in Target.
She's at home right now, like, Lem, are you done with that game yet?
Yes. I gotta get to a quick save. Oh. Yes. Hey,
2 weeks to
nice.
Australia.
That's a good
Nice.
answer, yeah.
I like
Nice,
that.
I like
Nice. Yeah, that's a good.
Australia is awesome too. Hi, Stancil.
Hi.
Hello.
So this one is not from the internet. This is from me.
Oh, I always
Is it from
love
your heart,
special
though?
Stancil ones.
Oh, thanks.
Yes, they're my favorite.
So, yeah. So all the time you guys talk about games being made into movies and how usually that doesn't work well. What's the best, movie that's been or game that's been made into a movie? So I'm flipping that a little bit. In what movie do you think would have been better if it had been made into a game? Or just if not that, what movie do you think would have been a fun or funny game to have been made?
Ooh, I like that.
I love that
All
question.
right.
What movie would make a good game?
I'm gonna say that, like anything from like the Fast and the Furious
Oh,
would make a good game.
that's a good idea.
Yes.
Yeah, because they didn't have an actual Fast and Furious game. They just had like Forza Horizon had a Fast and Furious pack or something.
Oh,
like
okay,
that.
right.
Right.
I think so.
So they didn't
yeah.
have it. Yeah, that's a good answer. Was it a separate game?
It was.
Really?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, interesting.
I did not know
It
that.
was a separate game. You got oops
Yeah,
in
right.
front of everybody.
A live
That's
oops.
a
Live.
live
Oops.
oops. Welcome to Front Street. That's a hard one. Everyone I keep thinking of has a game. What would have made a good game that was a movie, or would have been better as a game?
I would do 7.
Ooh.
Like a game like that would be
Who got some
cool,
holy
right?
water? Anybody got some holy water? Sprinkle on. Sprinkle on.
No, like it doesn't have to be like super gory, like just like
Yeah.
a thriller, detective thriller style.
Yeah.
I
Right.
love that movie
That's a
anyway.
good call. I like
That's
that.
a good one.
I like
Or
that.
or A Quiet Place, which I just saw and freaking loved that
Ooh,
movie.
right.
That movie was
I
insane.
might steal that answer.
Okay, go ahead.
A Quiet Place.
A Quiet Place.
Ooh, that movie was good.
Gosh.
I like that one.
So
you
good.
just saw it?
Yeah, I just saw it like 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Have you guys seen it?
No, I went
So-
to
So
No,
good.
no.
So good.
Movie Pass, baby.
right.
Hooked it up for your boy. Man, that movie was good.
It was really good.
It made all the snackers really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That's what I
Because
heard.
somebody's
Yeah.
like, sir, I'm trying to enjoy
There
this
were
movie.
moments that you could just go, and then you're done, and then you had to stop.
And you hear the guy look over and like,
Yeah, there's like the occasional cough.
Oh
God,
my
that movie was
gosh.
perfect. Yeah, I would do, A Quiet Place or Seven, something like that. Some sort of a thriller or
I like that
would
a
love
lot.
that.
I'm definitely stealing that answer. Did you have one, Chris?
I think I would want to do. Maybe this already exists. If it does, I'm not aware of it. But I think a Game of Thrones like RTS game. I think that could be
Ooh.
really cool.
Yeah, I like that.
I like all the RTS games that are themed. I feel
even
like
know how
Game of Thrones
Game of Thrones
fits well
works.
for that.
Is that armies and things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, like 300.
Yeah, and then
RTS.
having the dragons and whatnot. Yeah.
We are Sparta.
Oh, yeah,
Exactly.
300. That'd be good too.
Yeah. we-
Yeah,
I
300 would
kinda
be
like
good.
that. Man.
Oh, snap.
Oh.
Katie and
Hey,
Kale.
Katie.
Katie and Kale.
Hey.
Good
Of
job,
Katie and Kale
Way to go,
fame.
Kale.
Yes, good job.
Saving that one.
Newlyweds.
That's right. You're good.
Sound pretty.
Sound pretty. Oh, okay. I
was like,
sound,
oh,
like
gosh.
sound pretty.
That's what I thought too. I was
And
like,
divorce papers
like,
coming
yeah, and,
right now.
we know who's staying at home, not
That's
going on a
right.
2-week vacation.
We know who just got a 2-week vacation.
Okay. If your pet could talk, what would it say to you?
Ooh.
I love mommy more than you. My dog is the sweetest, but come on, we all know what's
Oh,
going on.
man.
She loves mom more than she loves me.
Ed?
When are you guys leaving again?
Yeah, there you go.
Ed has cats.
Right.
So.
A cat. I'm not crazy.
Oh, yeah.
A cat.
It's
Easy.
not good nuts. Thaxton would say, "Sorry, I threw up on the rug again."
Yes.
He does that all the time. Poor guy's got acid reflux sometimes.
Really?
But
You gotta stop feeding them
man.
burgers.
Jeez.
our previous dog did too. You just as long as they eat, but within a 12-hour period, then you're fine. So.
You should give him the hot sauce test.
Oh yeah. Ooh, Thaxton and DeBomb. Let's see how that goes.
There we go.
Well, I think my dog
It
would
can
say,
only go well.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm sorry I cleaned up. Sorry you had to clean up explosive diarrhea on the rug. There we go.
Sadie would say, miss you guys.
Aw.
We'll be like,
Sadie's
well,
sweet.
we got these 3 kids we got to feed, and I know you kind of moved down the situation.
Sadie would be like, I'm right here.
We're
I'm
around
right
all the
here.
time, yeah.
Oh, sweet Sadie.
She'd pull a Zach Morris on me. Is this the way that I have to? Is this the only way I can talk to you, Dad? Sorry. Y'all remember that episode where Zach Morris calls his dad on the cell phone?
We got another question over here.
Appreciate you. Boy needed help. I was drowning.
Okay, so Lem caught me in a moment today where I should have been embarrassed, but I wasn't.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
I like that.
So my question is there something that you guys do that you should be embarrassed, but not?
No, you're not.
Can we hear about your moment?
Yeah.
Oh.
What did you do?
I was rocking out to Kelly Clarkson's
Oh,
Heartbeat
nice.
song.
Yes.
And is somebody,
Own
was somebody
that,
videoing
brother.
him or
Oh,
something?
yeah, of
Oh,
course
nice.
he did.
You're a
Of
good
course
man,
he did.
Lem.
Yes.
I did not know it.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
I love it. Oh, that's a good question. Is there something you do that you should be embarrassed, but you're not? That's me all the time, I think, because it feels like every time I come home, my wife's like, oh, man, you got a booger right here.
Yeah,
I'm
nice
like,
to see you.
how long has this booger been here? I just got home from seeing people. No, you don't
Yeah,
have
I know. I'm just saying.
I was
She's
on
always
the
like-
jumbo screen.
Yeah, exactly. Doggone it. Singing for the Pope.
Oh. Which you've done, right?
Yes, that's
Yes,
what I'm
you
saying.
have, yeah.
With probably a booger in my nose.
Hey, that only your wife could pick out.
Exactly.
No pun intended. Sorry, that was really bad, really bad. That was a horrible dad joke.
Yes. That's not funny at all.
Yes.
I love you so
Yes!
much. Love
That's
you so
great.
much right now. Wow, that was good.
Chris?
I frequently, and this happens most of the time at work, but I will just, somebody will say something, they'll be having like a meeting, like on the other side, they'll be talking, like reviewing something, and they'll say a phrase, and lyrics come in my head, and I'll just burst out into song, and I just don't
I've done that before.
I don't care, and they're just like, really? I'm like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I should be embarrassed by it, but I'm not.
Yeah, come get you some. Ed?
I think that game I play where I try to take the worst possible driver's license picture without being obvious about it.
Yeah, yeah.
And then when I go and I have to show my ID to people, I just watch them look at it. You think of that?
Yeah, I know.
With a
Pretty
straight
scary,
face, just
right?
look right at him in the eye.
I know, right?
Timothy?
Man, I don't know. I can't think of one other than I'm not embarrassed to play video games. That's for sure.
No, sir.
But you
And
shouldn't
you
be.
shouldn't be.
And I shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Unless you're outside in your Speedo.
Well, yeah. Then that's a whole.
Then
nother
you should
issue.
be
That's a whole
embarrassed. You
nother
should have been
issue.
embarrassed that time.
I can't think of one right now. Because my boy right here is standing up
Spencer
so
Stapleton.
Oh, there we go. All right.
so tall.
It's half of the
and
street
handsome.
team.
Street team.
He got to get a new shirt.
Hi, my name is Spencer, first-time listener.
Yeah.
Okay, so my question is this. If you could run any video game production company, what would it be, and which IP, which franchise would you fix?
Dun, dun, dun.
I like
Twist
it.
there at the end. Ooh. That's a good one. You know, it's hard because when you first were asking that, I think the Call of Duty franchise is so amazing, and I would have wanted to fix it 2 years ago. But World War II, I've actually really, really enjoyed.
Yeah.
And a lot of people
Yeah,
have apparently too,
yeah.
so that's good.
Dang it. That's a good question.
I would say Ubisoft. I would have said a couple Assassin's Creed ago that I would fix Assassin's Creed for 3. Still bitter about that, but they fixed that. So I feel like
Is that one fixed too? Is
I
that
feel
back on
like
the right
I feel
track?
like they are on the right track. Do you guys agree that Origins was really great?
Yeah.
I feel like they fixed it. Combat was different. I really enjoyed that game. Platinum the game is great. I would probably, on the Ubisoft side, I didn't get that far. I just said Ubisoft instantly, and then I didn't think about what game they would fix.
That's tough. I'm trying.
Yeah, there you go. Watch Dogs. I would probably.
Oh, what?
Well, I mean, I haven't played 2 yet, but
The first one wasn't broken either.
the first one's story was a little off, but maybe go back and do some tweaking. Well, I don't know. I'm pulling strings here. I don't know.
It's hard because there's so many games that have fixed themselves.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
I would say whoever's doing Destiny.
Ooh.
Bungie?
Bungie.
That old, yeah.
You would take Bungie and you would just fix Destiny.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd probably start over.
Yeah?
Destiny 3. I'm hired. Thank you.
Hey.
Appreciate
You
it.
just wait till Anthem comes out, you go right click. Save
Yeah,
as
exactly.
Destiny 3.
There you
Just
go.
move that right on
There
over.
you go.
I don't want that to be the case, but it's looking more and more like that.
But we talked about that in the car. We were like, we do really hope that Anthem has been taking notes
Yeah.
from
Yes.
what has gone wrong
Yeah.
in Destiny. And hopefully it falls somewhere between. Because I feel like The Division had a little bit of that. Like, I really liked The Division. But
that's a good one,
I
too.
felt like it was broken in a lot of places. We played a lot of that together. And I feel like it didn't have the lasting thing that it should have had. So I'm excited about 2 coming. What say you, Edward?
I was hoping you'd forget about me.
No.
Yeah, I forget about you.
Oh, man.
Only on the week updates.
That's right.
Ed, what did you do?
Yep.
That's Chris.
Yeah.
Exactly, see?
I don't know. I would. I don't know what I play that I would want to play that I think is broken.
You didn't like What was
Life
the-
is Strange.
no, what's the
Yeah.
one with the big bird? The bird.
Oh,
What did you say?
yeah, Shadow of the
Sesame
Colossus.
Street.
Yeah, Shadow of the Colossus.
Shadow-
You didn't like that one, right?
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to fix it because I didn't have any fun with it.
Oh, well, there you go.
So I don't want to play
You
it.
can't fix something you don't like.
Doggone
maybe.
it.
You know what? Yeah,
Ooh,
Recore I
there
would
you go.
fix.
Yeah, there
I'd
you go.
fix that one. Yeah,
That's a good one.
Recore.
Christopher?
I think I would take Supermassive Games, who did Until Dawn, and I would have them fix Telltale's games. Because I think that they did story and choices better than Telltale, the ones I've played.
Really?
And I think, Telltale's engine is notoriously bad. So it needs to be
No,
fixed.
What the heck is going on with that?
They need somebody to fix that.
It better be better.
It's like
I've
mice and
wanted to
Among
go
Us
back
too.
to Telltale since The Walking Dead because I just don't want to mess with it.
What game did they do, you said?
They did Until Dawn.
Man, people really liked that game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
dude.
really like
Was that the
Until
scary
Dawn.
one?
Yeah.
It's scary,
That's why I don't
And
know
the
anything
VR
about it.
scary one they did, The Inpatient, was really good too.
Yeah,
Good
and they
story.
also did
Oh,
Rush of
really
Blood,
good
which
name.
was
Rush
Until
of
Dawn.
Blood.
Yeah,
You played that too, right?
Rush of Blood, yeah.
Oh, yeah, right. You were right there.
Golly.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Stancil? Oh, no.
No, well,
You guys fight
come
it
on.
out.
Come on.
Yeah. Both say it.
Hi.
Kale from
Hi.
Katie and Kale.
Kale
Kale from Katie and Kale.
Kale.
I hope you talk pretty.
No
He's
blue
so
from my
pretty.
wife. No, it's okay.
Sound pretty.
Sound pretty.
Yeah. Sound pretty, Kale.
Sound so pretty.
Okay.
So just meeting all these folks has reminded me of some amazing gaming moments that I had with some different folks up here. I won't call you out. It's okay.
But we know it's you.
I'll post it on Twitter later.
Of when you should have been embarrassed.
But I do want to know, what is your favorite gaming moment that you guys have had with each other?
Ooh.
That's a hard one because Tim doesn't play multiplayer. And so that takes him out. Yeah, exactly.
Remember that time we spammed him with Overwatch invites?
We did play some Rocket League though.
Yeah,
together.
we had
So
some
I had
good Rocket
great,
League
I had
times.
great moments with Rocket League.
Yeah, it
I
was
will
good.
say, not necessarily. Well, I think one of you was on Destiny. The first time I ever played
I
a
was there.
multiplayer was
I was
with
there.
you.
Yep, I was there.
And that was awesome. I loved it.
That
Free
for,
him
for with
being on the
Router,
show.
that's my favorite because I think that's the only time you and I have played a
Yeah.
game that was like online.
And it
when
was
I
so
was
much.
in
It was
Texas.
so
Yeah.
much fun, and
Yeah.
I never did it again.
No, he did
That's
not.
how fun it was.
And that's how fun it
Exactly.
was.
Edward?
I think with Gabe, it's got to be our old DDR sessions, Dance Dance Revolution.
Oh.
Had the 2 dance pads going.
I don't
I
remember.
would pay
Oh,
money to
man.
see that now.
It was such a good time.
Speaking of should have been embarrassed.
Mine is I should have been there when that happened.
Yeah. We had amazing gaming sessions back in the day.
Dude, Karaoke Revolution.
All that.
That's
You
hilarious.
don't know
Stuntman.
Jack?
You don't know Jack?
So good.
Oof.
He would tear me up and you don't know Jack.
That's fun. I can't wait for the next one.
You still do, man. You're the You Don't Know Jack king right now. You've got all of them, don't you?
I have them all, but I'm not always winning at them.
But you play them more.
Yes. What about with Chris?
With Chris, I mean, name an Overwatch session. I think it's any time he you stupid handsome. It just, it makes just like
That
it
is
just
so
makes
awesome.
me so happy.
It brings me so much joy.
Hanzo or Sambro, whenever they get
Yeah,
yelled
because
at.
they're so full of themselves. They're like, whatever. I'm Big Billy. Brah.
Oh, that's really funny.
Christopher?
So for me, it's got to be Overwatch with Ed. I've had just so much fun with that. And then honestly, even with Gabe, it's a real strong tie between Overwatch and Destiny early on. Destiny 1.
You guys played a
raiding
lot of Destiny.
The Vault of Glass.
Yes.
And just with the
Pre
community
you
in
being
general.
on the podcast.
Yes.
Yeah.
And with
Yes.
the community in general, man, I mean, between Overwatch and Destiny, it's like I could die a happy multiplayer
Yes.
man.
Yes.
I really
There you
could
go.
with this community.
I'm going to say, I got to be with Ed on the one he said with me. I'm going to switch up a little bit on Chris's. There was a time, and this was early too, but when we went to your houses, played Star Wars together.
Yep.
And we actually like couch co-op
Yeah.
Star Wars.
That's awesome.
And
We
so it was just
recorded
like, I don't know, just going to his house and we're setting up the green screen and we're trying to get like the mic to work and we're,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It was like the struggle to get it to happen, and I have to be back at the show in like 45 minutes. And we're like, no, we can just do this real quick. And so that was really fun. And I got to give honorable mention to Stancil, because Stancel's the one that introduced me to H1Z1.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
yeah.
And some of the stories that come out of H1 are just like, they're better than the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
oh, and then remember you had that grenade out and you were going to throw it, but then the Jeep hit you. Oh, yeah. So good. We set up LAN party style at Stancel's house with 3 monitors right next to each other, and me, Stancil, and Gil all just sat there on our laptops and played, and it was so much fun.
That's
it took me
amazing.
like way back to Counter-Strike days when me
Yeah,
and my
yeah.
buddies would LAN party up, and the room would be all hot because were teenagers and breath, and then the computers on top of that.
Mouth breathers.
Breath.
Yeah.
I had a good session with Stancil and Gill, Rocket League. We played till like 4 in the morning. You were like, okay, I gotta go to bed. But we
Yes.
had so much fun.
You were the worst with that.
Yeah, you're like, all right, one
He'd
more.
be like, come on, man, come
one
on.
more.
I was like, I gotta do the podcast.
You can't
like,
go out on
now.
a loss. Let's go, one more.
I stayed up all night playing with Stancil until the podcast one day. That
I've
was the
never
worst
had
to
an
see.
enjoyable gaming session with Stancil.
You guys played Payday that one time.
Exactly.
And there it is. Hey.
I'm not reading any more questions.
Computer
What have we done?
closed.
I quit.
Okay, we do have a few more questions online, so I'm going to try to hit these for you guys. The first one is from Twitter, Arctic Warlocks.
Hey!
Let's say that you're driving to MTTG 300 and you need to haul 300 things, items, widgets, something that you're going to hand out to everyone. You're sparing no expense. What are you hauling and why? And then if extra points to know what you're driving.
Ooh,
Okay.
a Brinks truck, and I'm handing out bundles of hundreds, baby.
Ooh,
Nice.
yeah.
You get a bundle of hundreds.
Yeah.
You get a bundle of hundreds. You get a bundle of hundreds. You get a bundle of hundreds. Come on, we can turn this thing up.
I'm with you. Like a U-Haul truck, and everybody gets a console of their choice.
Ooh,
See,
I
I'm
like
doing
that.
the U-Haul, but
Wow.
everyone gets every console.
Ooh,
Dang.
I like that
I
too.
like that. Going as far, how
With-
far back?
With some Square One coffee, I'm sure.
How
With Square One
far
coffee.
back are you going on the console?
As far back as they want. They fill out a form ahead of time.
Ooh, I love that.
See how generous I
Well,
am,
we
you
have an
guys?
announcement. Everybody's getting it. Oh,
Exactly.
and you get a console. And you get a console. And you get a console.
There's more pizza over there.
We've got water.
Spencer Stapleton's like, oh, a virtual boy.
I'm going to give them every game from whatever console they choose.
Ooh, nice.
The
Yeah.
whole library?
The whole library.
The whole library.
So,
Wow.
Metal Gears for
300
everybody.
of something.
Yeah, and I'm going to be driving the Canyonero from the Simpsons. Canyonero.
Oh,
What is
man.
Look it up. Look it up.
I don't know if I want to look it up right now.
That's what I'm driving, Canyonero.
Is this something I want in my search history or
Yeah.
the Candy Narrow?
Canyonero.
I can't spell that. Come on.
Canyon,
Now.
Yeah.
Canyon Arrow.
You look it up and show it to me. Go ahead.
Lim knows what's up.
So we got a couple of questions over on YouTube. The first one from Eric Green. How much coffee is too much coffee?
Ed.
Oh, my poor disillusioned boy. The fact that you think there's such a thing as too much coffee. I'm patting you on
I
the
love that you're looking right at the camera.
I know, that's
hilarious.
great. That's really good.
There's never too much.
I think Ed got
Never
that one.
too much.
Well,
never
okay.
Too much.
What's the record for how many cups of coffee you've had in a day?
3 pots, I think.
Nice.
Wow.
Wow.
By yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, right?
Sure. Yeah, right? Mm-hmm. Wow.
I would
Okay.
have pooped out things I hadn't eaten yet. If I had 3 pots of coffee.
Like, where did that
Be like,
come
oh,
from?
man, I'm pooping out some cheesecake that I'm having later today.
Your stomach's reaching into the future.
Yeah, exactly. We need something, baby.
Can't handle this anymore.
We gonna shut this thing down if not.
Where are my keys? Oh.
Oh, there they go. Doggone it again.
A gremlin.
I think that Toby told me once that you never regret giving. Even if it feels like you can't or you don't think you should, you usually never regret being, giving to someone. I thought that was really good. Christopher?
Anybody got one?
I mean, I feel like this one's a bit universal and everything, but I was told it by my dad once, and it was do the right thing even when no one's looking. And that's
Yay.
just because
Always
of who it
good.
came from.
Yeah.
That one really okay. That hit me hard.
What about when they are looking?
You definitely want to do the right thing.
Oh, you do?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you don't get to flip it? Oh, somebody's looking. Break a window.
Someone's looking punch. Someone's looking kick.
I'm Hitman.
Ed?
A thing I learned in improv was there was a game that you had to sing, and I am not a singer by any stretch of the imagination, and so I would always just kind of, and he said, if you can't sing, sing louder.
Oh.
And I love that. It stuck with me forever, you know, and it's true on so many levels. That's always stuck with me.
You feel like giving us a little something?
No.
There you have it. Timothy?
I think my dad said just to work hard and work honestly, and work with integrity. He's always had such a great work ethic. We're a military family. We were an Army family, and so we traveled a lot. And but he was always, he's just a hard worker, and he works just within, I don't know. There's integrity and honesty in it, and so I like that. I think
good.
I've definitely
That's a good
gotten
one.
that passed down, and I will continue to do so.
I know that's right. That's a good one. Jeffrey?
Jeff, yes, you are. Oh, good.
You guys asked a question for question of the week, like a month, 2 months ago, maybe.
Yes.
That I laughed so hard when you asked it, and then with the answers that I almost crashed the car in both.
That's what we try to do.
I want to ask a question to a follow-up of that question of the week.
Okay.
Okay.
Because the question was
Yes.
The answer.
Touche.
The answer is you, Jeff
Yes,
Swan.
right.
You
Yes.
have been to the Centennial recordings all 3 times.
Yes.
That's right.
You.
Officially, you.
Who for you?
Who?
Router.
I don't know.
Okay. Christopher?
Hitman. Hitman. I'm Hitman.
My wife, of course.
Right. Oh, I'm going with everybody here.
Look at
as
her
well,
looking so
'cause I
fine
just-
back there.
I know.
Dang, she fine. Shoot. Thank God I'm in a band. It would have never happened if I wasn't in music.
Hey. That's awesome.
Lem.
Lem again.
Okay.
Hit it.
Because we can't get him on FaceTime, I have a Lucas Ham Swisher themed.
Band. See ya.
No, there's no band
No,
for this
It's the
episode.
holidays. It's the
No
holidays.
band.
It's a holiday.
That you guys don't take
banding,
off.
And this is actually from me, not him.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
There you go.
You sure about
Collusion?
that? He didn't just like text you, hey,
No,
can you
no,
put
no,
with
no,
this
no.
question?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
all right,
happened before.
Yeah.
Yes, it has.
That's happened before.
Yes, it has.
Exactly.
June 9th, 2018 is Donald Duck Day.
June 9th. Today's Donald Duck Day.
All right.
So, what Disney character do you associate yourself with the most?
I like that.
I like that. Shoot. All my favorite ones are girls.
That's
I would
okay.
say the genie from Aladdin.
Man, come on
absolutely.
now.
Yep.
I was gonna steal that.
I like Baloo
Yeah.
from the Jungle Book because he's just kind of bubbly and
great.
it's me. Just
I like that.
That
is
is yeah.
perfect.
That's me. I'll
I like
take
that you
one.
said that because I thought of Mowgli.
Yay! See, kindred spirits, baby. Oh, as I almost knock you over.
You guys just had a real moment.
So much love.
You are a little
that is
Mowgli.
hilarious. Really?
Yeah.
You were going Mowgli. I went Baloo. There you have it.
Our little Mowgli.
Oh,
Can't wait to see you in your red pamper.
your little pamper. That's right.
Again?
Tomorrow. Yeah.
Sitting on my tummy while we're
that one
drifting
was
down
blue.
a river.
Christopher,
The only place my head can go is the genie. I love.
Yeah.
I feel like I could be the genie.
you could be Aladdin. We could have another moment.
Yo.
I would be Apu.
Hey.
There you go.
Oh, yes.
Mrs.
Bring
Boucher.
it on.
If you could turn any game into a virtual reality game, what would it be? The current or past?
Oh, current or past game into a virtual reality game. Maybe Nights into Dreams, just because I love flying games. And it's funny because watching Anthem, the thing I got hyped the most about was just watching them fly. I
Really?
love flying. And so even though it's not a good game, I turn it into virtual reality and fly around.
I'd do Assassin's Creed so I can jump, and
That'd be
I'd
good.
love to know what it feels like just to jump with the blades and just right on somebody. Would be pretty cool. Because I'm sick like that. What?
Seriously. Yeah, exactly.
That's very non-Baloo
Yeah,
like.
you want Baloo with the claws.
Baloo with the claws. Yeah, exactly.
Let me see if this fits in your sternum.
Oh, no.
Oh, come on,
I
Mowgli.
just, oh my gosh. I just love to see what it feels like to freak.
I feel like
Look
that's a
for
warning
the
sign.
Yeah, it is. That's
bloody
a-
artery.
that's a
Look
red
for
flag.
the
Okay,
bloody artery.
Yeah. 5 years from now, we're going to be getting interviewed by the police.
All of us. That did
Exactly.
They did absolutely
Be like,
nothing.
did you see it coming? Be like, kind of.
But it was hilarious.
Yeah.
It
At the
was on the
time.
internet.
Christopher?
Shoot. I know there's been Star Wars VR games, but I want to like really be able to just walk around in that world and do whatever I want. It's
Yeah.
like Darth Vader. I just want to be able to.
Why y'all like killing and being bad guys so much?
Because
Well, I could be.
we
a
don't
good
do
Darth
it in
Vader.
real life, so
I could be
yeah,
a
I
good
guess
Darth
so.
Vader. Maybe I'm turning back to Anakin. You never know.
that's right.
It would be my choice.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right.
Edward?
Thank you.
I'm going to do Tomb Raider. I think that'd be fun.
Ooh.
What?
Nothing.
What?
Thanks.
Oh my
We're
God.
family friendly-ish around here.
Okay, Uncharted.
No. I like Tomb Raider. I like that.
There you
answer.
go.
The bow and arrow and everything is
Yes.
great.
Yeah.
Bow and arrows are
I'm not
Love
laughing
that.
because it's a girl.
Love that
The
bow and arrow.
Adventure.
Yes, of course. Adventure.
Adventure.
Thank you. Hi, Gonzo.
Gonzo.
Stump. Oh, hey guys. Stumpwater Jack with
Stumpwater
his
Jack.
piece.
Chumpy.
Yep. Speaking of which, since you shared my background,
Yeah. With the accidental racism, yes.
any nicknames or funny names you picked over the years, whether it's from this group or friends back home
yeah.
or whatever.
That's a hard one. I used to get picked on a lot in middle school, and so I don't know if it was a nickname, but because my name sounds so much like gay, people would just yell that all the time, and when I turn around, it'd be like a group of people laughing.
No.
And I was like, I know this because there's a
That's
B on
okay.
it. They're like, yeah, there's a B on it. That was the worst.
I think I said this on the podcast. My nickname growing up was Moose.
Moose.
Moses. Really? Really?
He just added an O.
Yeah, sure. No, but it was Moose, just because I was a big baby, apparently.
Oh yeah.
So they all called me Moose.
Chunky monkey.
Chunky monkey.
Edward.
I never had one. I always wished I had one.
Well, it's because you have so many names already.
Well, it was either Ed or Eddie, but
Eddie Daniels, Eduardo,
yeah, but
the little cute guy in the red pamper.
ooh, yes.
Yeah, it's a Mowgli.
Mowgli.
I didn't really have any either. I mean, I don't know why, because I would give other people nicknames all the time, but it just never.
It's because you were a bully.
No, I wasn't.
And
I
it's
was not a
Irish.
bully.
He was,
I
he was a
can't
bully
even
in
be a
kindergarten. It was his peak year.
Yeah.
For bullying.
Finally, it's all downhill.
Hello there,
The
Joshua.
other half of the street team.
The other half
Yes.
of the street team.
Other
Street
half.
team.
I have to bend down so I can fit in the.
Yeah.
That's
Yes,
right.
yes, you
That's
do.
right.
Following
That's right.
instructions, I
Sorry.
like that.
Yeah. Okay. So first off, I just wanted to thank you guys.
Oh man.
Um,
Thank you.
Because every week, with your consistency, I know that I'm getting something that I can listen to with my family.
That's awesome.
I know that I'm getting something that I can just look forward to.
You might not want them to listen to this episode because we talk about a lot of weird stuff tonight.
You know, it's this podcast means a lot to me. It's something that I've shared with coworkers, with friends, with family, and you know, when I first started listening, you know, I didn't know you guys. I found you interesting and entertaining, but now I'm really proud to call you guys my friends.
Oh, amazing, man. Come on
It really
now.
does mean a lot.
Likewise.
Banned. Sorry, I had to say it. It was bad.
For making Tim feel feelings.
That's right. I'm feeling something. No.
It's his kryptonite.
That's right.
I
love
do,
you.
I do
Keep
have
going.
a question. My question is more as an excuse to get up here and thank you guys. But my question is, if you had a blank check, and you could do anything with a man cave, what would you do?
Ooh. Babe, what do you want out of a man cave? Oh, my wife is here. I can't do it.
She's like, a new house.
Yeah, exactly. I think I'd have to. I went to Oregon once and stayed in this amazing house in Bend, and we were snowboarding bachelor. It was a youth group trip. I know. And when we pulled up to this house, these lights came on. And we were like, "Oh snap! That's where we're staying." And they go, "Oh no, that's the horse barn." And we were like, "Say what?" And it's like, "Goose."
Oh my
And,
gosh.
to reveal this amazing house. And it was the first house where I'd ever gone to where the room had a theater where the subs were on the floor.
Yes.
And it
Yes.
sounded amazing and you felt it. And I was like, I want this one day. And then I had 3 kids, so. If I had a blank check, I would probably build an amazing theater.
Yep.
I'd want a theater. I love enjoying things.
I would do the exact same thing.
See?
I would do the exact same thing.
Edward.
Yeah, I would build a theater and a coffee bar.
Of course.
And
would you hire a barista?
I would staff it. Yeah.
totally.
Yes.
All right. Party
nice.
at Placencia's house.
Episode 400 at Placencia's house.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I too would build a theater because, as I've well established, I like to watch my movies at home, and so I would want to have that theater experience of my own when I can pause, go to the bathroom, do whatever I want, and then come back. But it would also have a full bar with a bartender. I'd have every beer that I really like on tap.
There you go.
Because I'm a beer man.
There you go.
And I would have a pool. I'd have all. I would. You know what I really like? I really like
Dave and Buster's.
shuffleboard. I really like.
Oh,
shuffleboard.
shuffleboard's great.
Yeah,
Oh,
I like
love
shuffleboard. So I would have shuffleboard on there.
Shuffleboard.
I love shuffleboard. Have you played
you
it?
call
Man,
me
that
old.
stuff is good. Oh, I love shuffleboard. I'm not talking about like on the ship with the wand thing.
No. Yeah.
I'm talking about like at a bar. Yeah.
Okay. I love that.
Good.
Sure, Chris.
Josh, thanks for that,
You
man.
know, one's the big triangle on the ground, and you have the long stick, and
Yeah. I've
Oh,
never
yeah.
played
not that one.
Yeah,
you mean
no,
the one
no,
with the salt?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the mini
yeah.
one? Yeah, that's good.
Yes.
That's fun.
Okay.
Thanks, man.
Yes.
I love hearing that stuff. It's been amazing. You've been, we really connected in 200, and I love hearing that you guys play this, and you can play it for your families. That's kind of, I guess we never sought that, but it just naturally happened because
We knew we wanted to be clean.
Yeah, we wanted to keep it clean,
Yes.
But it didn't really have anything to do with family. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I don't
I
think
didn't
we
expect it
expected
at
that.
all.
Out of being clean comes, oh, we can play this for our kids. We were both brand new dads at the time,
Yeah.
so that wasn't even a thought for us. But we were just thinking like, so if we know the gaming podcast thing is full, what's one thing that really sets you apart?
Yeah.
And I think it's being clean, and we wanted to present ourselves in that way.
Yeah.
I'm obviously on the road with Toby, so I even told these guys, I was like, I think we should just stay away from any of that.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And it's really paid dividends in a way that I think that we wouldn't have
Yeah.
expected. It's not like a grand plan.
No, and
just-
I remember Lighty saying that he would listen to the podcast with his grandmother, his daughter, his wife, and, everybody's in the car because they would commute. And I was like, that's amazing. We're bridging the gap. But back to you as well. Thank you guys. I brag about this community all the time because people ask, what video games, and they immediately have this, all these Twitch users and all this nastiness that's going around. And I'm like, oh, no, nothing like that is our community. We build up one another. We've had some pretty amazing emails come in, and I don't share them all unless they allow it. Say it's okay. And we've had some amazing emails from people that are saying, hey, it's thank you guys, but also the community is what helped me, and they brought me up and they supported me, and just the positivity that this community has is just, you can't beat that at all. So thank you guys too. I can't thank you guys enough. It's just amazing. Even though I never see you on multiplayer, I still love you.
He wants nothing to do with you.
I want nothing.
But thank you.
Mr. Boucher.
Boucher.
Gentlemen, hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Hello there.
It's good to see you.
It's good to see you again.
While we're strolling through Serious Town a little bit.
Ooh.
And while I have you right in front of me, I know I've said this to you guys before in the past, but when I started listening to you guys, I was going through a very difficult time in my life. I was dealing with a lot of anxiety and stuff like that, and I was like, I need something to be able to focus my mind. And I was like, well, I love things like, I don't know, video games, and so I just searched you guys out, and you guys were the first things that popped up. And you guys
iTunes works.
Yes.
Rate us on iTunes.
Rate us on iTunes.
So Mark Boucher
So
can
Mark-
find the
Keep
podcast.
it going. Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, thank you for. I mean, that may not have been your intention, but
Man.
I think personally, I think God really used that to carry me through a really difficult time in my life, and so I appreciate that.
Man, absolutely.
And I appreciate you guys being there each and every week, and just being real, and just being positive, obviously, and being tight friends and providing just awesome time and awesome content. So I definitely appreciate it.
Man.
And
Thanks, Mark.
just to add a question, so what are the plans for 400?
Ooh. Yeah, can we get that going now? Let's
You
get
were
that going.
lucky that you got the plans for this one as early as you did. That's a little early to be saying
Oh,
that.
no. That, Man, thank you so
Yeah,
much.
that's amazing, man.
Those
really.
are exactly the kind of stories that I get quite a bit. Some go into more detail than others, and some it's really intense. And it's life, and everybody goes through it. And to have a support group like this, and I know that all of our community knows this too, that they could probably share something with anybody, and everybody would come and rally to that person. I know that for a fact.
Well,
I
and
have
we've
no
seen
doubt.
it happen.
And we've seen it happen.
You know, I don't know how many times, and that's what's.
It's just incredible. So
Yeah, Tim
it's-
had mentioned earlier about how sometimes we get emails that we can't really share, or they ask us not to share.
Right.
And there's some crazy powerful stuff in some of these emails.
Absolutely.
And 9 times out of 10, it's not just thanking us. They always say, and to this community.
If it
So, I
wasn't
mean,
for
y'all
this
are as much a
community.
part of this as we are, because we can't do everything, and we all lift each other up and take care of each other.
Yeah.
And so y'all are just as much a part of it as we are.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
No problem. That's these guys.
R.I.P. message board. That's for sure.
Yeah, the
Even though I
forum,
posted
they gotta
3
kill
in
the
the entire how many years?
Yeah.
I created this. Now go forward
I
and do
created
things. I don't care.
and see ya.
So we got another one from Discord. Chris
Hey.
the Rock said,
Oh,
"Can
nice.
you tell us how far some of the listeners traveled for 300?"
Yeah, we need to do
And
like a
then-
roll call or
yes.
something.
And then they asked if anyone is from Sparta, and I'm assuming they mean Greece.
Oh.
Exactly. My brother's from Sparta. My little brother Marcel's in the
Marcel.
back. As I said.
Marcel.
Cameraman.
Yes, sir.
Oh, strong arm Patillo.
That's right.
I told him earlier, I was like, half of me wants to arm wrestle you, but I don't think my pride could take it. I've been his older brother our whole lives.
Oh, that's good.
That's how that works. Okay, so we have Denver and Seattle is very far. Huh?
Ooh.
Oh, hours did somebody take?
Yeah. Street team.
So the Stapletons left at 4 in the afternoon
on
Friday.
last Thursday.
I know, right? 2014.
Yeah, exactly.
They just got here.
By boat.
That's right.
And then you guys didn't arrive in Nashville
Man,
until
it's Nashville Airport because their flight was delayed, so they didn't get in until 2:30. There were no rentals, which is
Well, here's what's jacked up though. The reservation you guys had was for
Right.
1 in the morning, right?
The confirmed
couldn't wait.
The
reservation.
confirmed reservation.
so they couldn't wait.
The place closed at midnight anyway.
Oh, that's true.
It didn't even stay open.
Man, this
So
airport is
they
so
left
weird.
at 4, got here at what? 2?
2.
And then what time did you get to your Airbnb? 6:15. Whoa! 6:15.
And I know you struggled because you were going to either Uber to the Airbnb or just stay. Man,
We got half an hour of sleep, and then we got up and headed to breakfast.
oh, I love that.
Jeez Louise.
That's amazing.
Which
that's the longest
breakfast was
travel day.
awesome, by the way.
Yeah.
Yes, at
What was it,
Frothy
Frothy?
Monkey.
Was it Frothy?
Everybody showing up. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you guys for setting us.
That
up.
was a
That
crazy
was
feeling.
amazing.
That was a crazy feeling walking upstairs and seeing all those maroon shirts.
Yeah.
I was
That
like,
whole
oh,
room was
snap.
just ours. We took it. That's ours.
Yes. I
It
felt
was
bad for the
awesome.
people that were in there. They were- They're having a great time.
They're so happy.
They were not ready for so many people because
No, they were
yesterday I
not.
went and my pancakes were like that big. Today they were like that big. They're like, oh, water that down.
It goes back there sweating.
Exactly.
It's so funny.
That is hilarious. That was amazing.
Yeah, you
this
guys
morning.
may have the longest journey, but
Who's by miles, you think? Is Seattle, you think, the furthest by miles? It's got to be anybody further than Seattle? Nope. Who all drove?
Wow.
Oh,
That's amazing.
man. So we know Dallas was how many hours? 10. Anybody longer than 10? Oh, snap.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Mark? 12?
Okay, 12.
12.
12.
12.
Wow.
Ooh-wee. We
Man.
appreciate that.
That is awesome.
An extra slice of
That's
pizza for you.
amazing.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. They were on
Dude,
vacation.
that's right. You left the beach. What is wrong with
You fools.
Why are you
Pay no
here?
attention to this,
Go
man.
to the beach.
This is way better than the beach.
Yeah, I agree.
You won't be shaking us out of your clothes.
Sand.
yeah.
No
Like, I
sharks
can't get
here.
in my suitcase. I'm like, zip it back up.
That's so awesome. I can't believe that. Like, from
I
all
think
over.
y'all's first drive was 12 hours when you came from 100, right?
Yeah. We was one, we'd never driven that far, and two, like we stopped for lunch, and like we did all the wrong things, and then there was traffic galore, and it's like yeah.
Oh man.
But it was worth it.
Do you guys you talked about stopping for old man stops, which made it take longer, like every 3 hours. She's in the room, but I have to tell one story. We were on our way to Florida.
You guys remember when Gabe was alive?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Those were good times.
Remember
We're
when
gonna need
Gabe
a
could
new
talk?
host.
Exactly.
That was the last episode. So I'm a little weird with time. I like to make the best time as possible. I hate stopping, but we have kids, and so you have to like loosen up a little bit. I think it was the first time we were driving to Florida. Amara had just potty trained, but we like put her back in diapers just because we're like, just go.
She's like, no. She's like, no, Dad, no.
And so. For somebody here staying in Murfreesboro. Who's staying in Murfreesboro?
lot of people.
a lot of you
A lot
guys
of you
stay in
staying in
Murfreesboro.
the borough.
Yeah, the party house.
It really
Party
is.
house.
So we left from Spring Hill, which is 20 minutes out of here. Then you come over like 20 minutes, and then like down 10,
40.
and you're in Murfreesboro.
Right.
So Murfreesboro like 30 minutes away. Our car had a thing that like showed you how long you had been traveling. My wife goes like, I think we need to pull over. And I was like, and I like start hitting through the info on the thing. 33 minutes into the drive, I was like, we're in Murfreesboro. We haven't even made it out of here yet. We got 8 hours ahead of us.
Oh,
So I'll give it up for the road dogs, man. Driving ain't no joke.
yeah.
Really, you guys remember when Gabe was alive?
That was good.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I don't know if we're going to do any more questions, but if not, I definitely want to make sure we hit this one. From Twitter, this is actually not so much a question as much as a audience participation required moment.
Ooh, yes.
Ooh, I like it. Are we going to sing a song?
Ooh,
Okay.
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 Who loves short shorts?
Not that.
No, okay, sorry.
Leading us in a rousing tribute to Ori and the Blind Forest.
Oh,
Part 14.
yes. Yeah, we have to. We have to.
So everybody's going to get in on this, right?
Yeah. Oh, please.
All right. Well, we have our maestro.
All right. Coming in at number 300,
Hey!
Ori and the Blind Forest, Part 14.
Doorbell swamp! Yes! Yes! That is your
Thornfeld
Thornfeld swamp.
Hashtag that's my Thornfeld song.
We just need to record that every week and just play
I know,
that.
just play it.
Yep.
We should just get it for the audio. Do it one more time.
Oh, I love
Okay.
that.
Ori and the Blind Forest, Part 14.
Oh, that's so going to be
That
on
was
there.
that's a
Wow.
that's a
so much
clean.
better
That
than
was
we ever
clean
did.
too. That was perfect. We could get that. No
You know
problem.
how much I got to move these jokers around to get them lined up? My doggone it, router.
Yeah, it's always me. It's always me.
And your internet.
My interwebs. Oh man.
Well, man, thank you guys so much. This is such a humbling
Yes.
thing.
Yeah, this is so
I could do this all night.
For us. We could. You want to? We could keep going.
Yeah, we can keep going. Let's go. Let's go.
No, but seriously, it means so much, and I know we say it every 100 episodes, and we say it a lot of times during the show, but like what this community means to us and how it's grown and the relationships that we've formed are literally going to be lifelong.
Yeah,
Yes.
And that's weird.
Can I just? It just hit me that when we were talking about who traveled where, Jared Orr and his parents didn't just fly here; they literally flew here.
Flew here.
In their own plane.
In their
Yes.
own plane, which is amazing.
Their arms are so tired.
Thank you. That is amazing.
That's awesome.
That's funny. And so, I mean, this is, I'm excited that we get to do this. I know some people are going home tomorrow, and but the fact that we got 2 more days of hanging out with the people that can stick around is just, it's pretty special to us. And I'm at a loss right
Yes.
now, but it's like, it's a little crazy.
Yeah.
Because I know I keep
A lot
saying it, and I've
crazy.
said it in like probably 4 episodes in a row, but like looking back at pictures of us sitting in a small studio in a corner with Stancil like interviewing us,
Yep.
with 8 people sitting around, and then to be in this building and having to get 50 chairs and people flying their actual planes here, and taking all the E3 stuff in, it's really special.
Yeah,
and we don't take it for
ridiculous.
granted
At all.
Gosh, it's just something else. And it's like, I feel so full from like E3 last year
Ugh.
and then E3 this year.
Yeah.
Like there's no way to beat this. Being to be with you guys last year and then now all of us getting to be together, it's just like
I
It's
guess
crazy.
400 has to be in LA at E3.
exactly.
All of us there.
I think it'll be in May, so we have to.
Right, so.
Yeah, we got to get the West Coast people involved.
Yeah, West Coast would be fun.
Yes.
That would be a
Oh,
fun
West
trip.
Coasters.
Or Denver, either one.
Oh yeah, Denver
Yeah,
sounds really
Denver.
good. We could all go skiing, break our ankles because we're too old to
That's
be doing
right.
that.
That's right.
Yes.
Me especially.
Why do we? No, you've got new knees.
I got my bionic knees on.
Yeah. You'll be carrying the rest of us.
Oh man.
Well, shoot, I don't want this to end.
I don't either.
I'm Gabe Patillo.
There you are.
That is Tim Router. That is Ed Placencia. That is Chris McCracken. We're married to the games. We have up this thing.